Right. Oh dear. Right, I was just about to do a decoration on this jug when I flicked a fly that landed on my arm, and in the process of flicking the fly, because I had my brush in the same hand, I flicked, as you can see, some iron oxide pigment all over this pot. So let's take this as a suitable example to demonstrate that what we can bring out of a mistake. We'll continue that that treatment. Just keep open to the fact that possibly a little mistake that occurs can be the opening, the doorway into a new decoration, like that. And then we're going to, I've got some, this is cobalt here, not pure cobalt, it's because cobalt on its own is too powerful a blue, so we tone it down with manganese and iron oxide and things like that, so it isn't so I've also got here, which some kind friend of mine who works in a Spanish tile factory in their research department got me this nice red, which is, I just put the odd little bit of red on here. It's completely random decoration, and but it just has that sort of, it's already got a decoration you see anyway on the back of the handle, and we just leave it at that. I think don't want to over decorate things. I don't like pots that are over decorated. Living and working down here in Spain, I have to fight against that because they tend to go for the more ornate things that are overly decorated, and I tried to sort of, although I live out here in Spain, try and live in a world of restraint as much as possible. There we are, that's another decoration. Just a word on these pigments. This is red iron oxide I'm using here, which is 75% red iron oxide and 25% red clay. That would be how I would be using it. In fact, I'm using just neat red iron oxide here without any clay in it at all. It probably would be actually a little bit better if it had a bit of red clay in with it, and that would be about 25% of red clay. When putting on a pigment, when brushing on a pigment, be aware that you may need more than, just be aware, in other words, of the thickness of the pigment that you're putting on, because sometimes you may have to go over it again, because when it comes out through the kiln, you think, I wish I'd made that iron oxide a little bit thicker, because it's just not it's not breaking as I wanted it to, just on the rim there, you know. So thickness is quite important, and the cobalt there is 25% cobalt oxide, 25% red iron oxide, 25% manganese dioxide, and 25% dry crushed porcelain body. That's really recipes from lower down and from my father David Leach, who, you know, passed these things down to me, and some things I like that I carry on, of course, you know. And so we'll get ready for the next one. Alright, okay.